Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Hell in a Cell reaction video. So yeah, last night we had WWE Hell in a Cell, and I've got to say, I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I mean, I didn't have high expectations going into this pay-per-view. It felt more like a filler pay-per-view ahead of Super Showdown and Evolution next month. But I've got to say, this was a really good show. Maybe even WWE's best main roster pay-per-view this year so far. I think it was great. This was a really good pay-per-view. I really enjoyed it. Let's get to Hell in a Cell. So, first match we had was a tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Yes, between the New Day and Rusev Day. Yes. So this was just a pre-show match. Yeah, New Day were champions. It was fine. It was only a 9-minute match. Not a lot to talk about. Yeah, New Day retained after Aiden English was getting all cocky, and I was like, oh, come on. So, yeah, and Rusev was like, tag me in, but Aiden was like, no, I've got this. So he tried to hit an accolade on Kofi Kingston, but it didn't work out, and then Kofi Kingston hits a Trouble in Paradise, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so doesn't look very good for Rusev Day, like they've just lost, even though we all predicted New Day. Yeah. Where do they go from here? Like, is Rusev going to turn on Aiden English, like abandon him on SmackDown tomorrow night? Yeah, New Day still champions. We all knew New Day were retaining because they're facing the Bar at Super Showdown. That got announced like a week ago. Even though they tried to announce it on this show, like it was a big announcement, even though we all knew it had been announced on Instagram like a week before, but whatever. So yeah, fine, but yeah, what next for Rusev Day? Because what next for them, really? Then on to the main show. We started off with a Hell in a Cell match between Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy, and wow, this was this was really good. I mean, this match was better than it had any right to be. I mean, we all thought Randy and Jeff, meh, because they had a match at Backlash which wasn't very good, but that wasn't in Hell in a Cell. This was a really good match. It was 25 minutes. Really, really good match. Really enjoyed it, and I've got to say, both guys really brought it. I was really surprised with both guys. I didn't have that high expectations for this match. Yeah, and I've got to say, lots of really good spots all throughout the match. Jeff and Randy were just kicking so much crap out of each other outside the Hell in the Cell, throwing each other and stuff. It was great. So many good ladder spots as well. Of course, Randy got a fucking the ear spot. He got a fucking screwdriver and went like that. Oh my god! And he was twisted. Oh, it was so hard to watch that bit. Blech. But then Jeff got his own back in. He hit a swanton bomb with Randy on the chair, but Randy kicked out, and then Randy started to bleed on his back and all through his sides. Ooh, looked like Randy was hurting a bit. And then the ending happens, like that big spot we all thought Jeff was going to do. He climbs up the ladder. He's got Randy on the table. He's climbing up the ladder, and he grabs the top of the cell and he starts swinging like a bloody monkey. He's like, woo! But this was confusing. And Randy just gets off, and then Jeff just goes, oh, wee! Just falls down through the table. Ouch. And he's out. Jeff's like, fucking knocked out. And then Randy's like, pin him. So as the cell's going up, Randy just 1, 2, 3, yeah. Randy wins. Of course he was going to win. I was pretty Randy. Yeah. Good, really good match. Really, really good match between these two. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. Really, really enjoyed it. Yeah. Poor Jeff though. I really hope he just takes some time off now. Now Matt's retired, apparently. Now hopefully Jeff can take a few months off and maybe come back for WrestleMania or the Rumble. And yeah, Randy has got a win. Yeah, really brutal match though. Really, really good match. 25 minutes. Really, really liked it. Really, really good match. Yeah. We have Becky Lynch going up against Charlotte for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Yes, probably one of the best feuds on SmackDown right now. I love Becky Lynch. She's so great as a heel. And yeah, Charlotte stole her moment at SummerSlam and all that. And this was a really good match. It was 14 minutes, well 13 minutes, but 14 minutes, and I really enjoyed it. I thought this was a really, really good match between both of them. They both really brought it in this match. Yeah, you can tell these two have got such good chemistry because, well, they know each other so well from all the years they've been working together, and of course they're best friends outside of kayfabe, so they know each other really well. Yeah, really good match, really, really good match. So many good spots. Lots of course, Charlotte was selling her arm for the whole match, and when Becky hit the disarmer. Yeah, and I've got to say the ending really surprised me. Becky won. How did she win again? I think it was like for a surprise roll-up or something. I can't remember how she won. It was like a surprise roll-up or something. Yeah, so it was like a weird, some sort of roll-up. But Becky Becky wins! Oh my god, Becky Lynch is now the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I didn't see that coming. I thought Charlotte was winning. She was going to keep hold of it probably till Evolution, but no, Becky just won. And the crowd went nuts, and I was like, yeah, go Becky Lynch, the badass, bad lass. And yeah, she just holds up the belt, taunting Charlotte like, I won the belt, nah, 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 nah. And Charlotte was just like, looking all sad, and yeah, Becky left the ring like, yeah. So I'm happy. Becky is so long overdue. She should have won her second SmackDown Live Women's belt like a year ago at least. But yeah, I'm so happy to see her win the belt. Even though there is going to be they're continuing this feud. Like, apparently they're having another match at Super Showdown, and they're having another match maybe at Evolution. So Charlotte might win the belt back. Well, I hope not, but we'll see. But yeah, for now I'm just going to enjoy this moment. Becky Lynch is now finally SmackDown Live Women's Champion again. It's been after like a year, 2 years, but yeah, woo! A tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships between Zig and Tyre and the Shield, 2/3 of the Shield, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Yes, of course, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre are the new Raw Tag Team Champions after they beat the B Team on Raw 2 weeks ago. And yeah, this was a really good match. Really, really enjoyed this match. It was 22 minutes. All the best tag team matches are over like 20 minutes, and this was... I loved this match. It was so good. So many good spots. It was just non-stop. So much great action. When you've got 4 great workers in the ring, they're all great wrestlers. And yeah, really, really good match. So many good spots. All 4 guys brought it. Dean looked really good. He was so serious on the ropes. Like, this is a really serious Dean, isn't it? We've seen, even though he's not a heel yet. Seth Rollins was great. Dolph Ziggler was just overselling as he always does, and Drew was just the big Scottish bastard, as I call him. Yeah, I love Drew. Yeah, really good match, and I loved the ending. Like, we all thought Seth was about to win it, and then he hits like some sort of suplex on Dolph. But then out of nowhere, a Claymore from McIntyre. Oh my, it was so cool. Out of nowhere, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yep, and Zig and Tyre are still Raw Tag Team Champions. Yes! I mean, as much as I love the Shield, I really did want Zig and Tyre to retain, because McIntyre and Dolph are so good together, and they deserve much better. They would deserve much better than a 2-week tag team run. So, yeah. And at least... people complaining about Dean, but this is his first match back. At least he didn't get pinned. You know, he was protected. At least it was Seth getting the pin, not Dean. So I'd say that to Callum, because he's really sad they lost. You know, he's a massive Dean fanboy. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. I'm happy. It was a really good match, and I'm sure they're going to continue in this future Super Showdown, aren't they? 3-on-3 tag team match. So yeah, it was a singles match for the WWE Championship. Yes. AJ Styles defending his belt up against my bae, Samoa Joe. Yes, they're continuing the feud. It was a rematch. This is a rematch from SummerSlam. Love the feud. So great. Joe's just been such a dick. And yeah, this was another really good match. And I don't think it was quite as good as the SummerSlam match. I feel like it was a bit slow and plodding in parts, because all due respect to Joe, Joe is quite a slow, steady worker, because he's such a big dude. You can't get like a really quick match out of him. And yeah, so he was quite a slow, methodical pace for the first 10-15 minutes, just like SummerSlam. But it got going eventually in some really good spots. Yeah, loved it. And honestly, at a point, I thought Joe was going to fucking win. Like, he actually has AJ up for the Whistle Buster. And I was like, oh my god. But no, AJ counters. Like, oh, AJ counters. And, yep. But the ending was really confusing, basically. So, AJ's about to hit a phenomenal forearm on Joe. Joe counters into a king clutch. It's like, oh my god. But then AJ sort of rolls up and then just gets Joe in a pin. 1, 2, 3. And I was like, oh. I was like, that was a shit finish. So it was like a cheeky roll-up pin out of nowhere that got Joe beat. But then, after the match, Joe was like looking really confused, because apparently AJ was tapping out before the 3 count landed. He was tapping out before the 3 count. So Joe won! Joe fucking won! Joe won! He got robbed! I'm so annoyed. This is basically the exact same spot we had at SummerSlam 2015, you know, Undertaker and Brock. Well, Undertaker tapped out, but the ref didn't see it, and Joe was fuming. I mean, he went backstage to Paige going, what happened? And yeah, and so Joe fucking won. AJ tapped out. God! Oh, I'm so annoyed. Just give Joe the belt, please. Oh. But he does have one more chance at Super Showdown. We all knew it was going to happen. Paige announced it again at Super Showdown. Yeah, I really want Joe to win the belt, please. Oh, come on. AJ, I love AJ, but he's had the belt for long enough now. 314 days. Come on, just give it to someone else now. Probably the weakest match of the night, wasn't? It wasn't particularly great. I wasn't looking forward to the one either. Yeah, the mixed tag team match between The Miz and Maurice versus Yes Mode, aka Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Brie Mode! Yeah. It was fine. It was only 13 minutes. It had some funny spots about how Maurice was running away for the whole match, like when Brie Bella was trying to chase her. Daniel Bryan and Miz had some good matches. Yeah, but it was just, I just wasn't bothered. I was on my laptop, just like watching it, like yeah, I'm just not bothered. I love Miz and I love Daniel Bryan, but I just didn't care about this match at all. I was just watching it, yeah. And then the ending happens. Maurice gets like a cheeky roll-up pin on Brie Bella, and she wins. She wins. I was like, okay, whatever. I really thought Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan were going to get a win, since Miz already had a win at SummerSlam. So yeah, really confusing. The Miz and Daniel Bryan, the Miz and Maurice are now 2-up on Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. But I assume Daniel Bryan's going to get a win back at Super Showdown in the number 1 contenders match to face either AJ or Joe at SmackDown 1000, I believe. So so they're continuing the feud, but yeah, this is probably the low point of the show. Just was not bothered, and it wasn't a very good match. So yeah, hopefully they can do a lot better at Super Showdown. Just Miz and Daniel Bryan this time. Yeah. We had a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Yes, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Yeah. Defending her new belt up against Alexa Bliss with Alicia Fox and Mickie James. So, of course, Ronda beat Alexa at SummerSlam. A lot of people don't like it because he thinks it's been pushed on her too soon. But yeah, she squashed Alexa Bliss in like 4 minutes. But this was a much more competitive match. It was 12 minutes, this one. Alexa got a lot more offense in this time round because Ronda had injured ribs from Raw. So Alexa just kept attacking the ribs all most of the match. And honestly, she was getting dominated. I think this is the most we've seen Ronda sell for someone. Like, she's never, most of her matches, she's been protected quite well, hasn't she? But yeah, Alexa really got some good offense in here. Even though Ronda had any injured ribs and all that, so I was like, okay. But yeah, obviously towards the end, Ronda got back into beast mode. She was like, just looking at Ronda, like she did SummerSlam, and then she, hits the armbar. 1, 2, done. 1, 2, 3. Submission. Of course, Ronda Rousey retained. There's no way she was going to lose that belt in her first defense. Ronda Rousey, she's Ronda Rousey. She's probably the biggest star in WWE right now. She's gonna hold on to that belt till I think at least the Royal Rumble, at least maybe even WrestleMania. So yeah, to the main event. Yes, a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Universal Championship with Mick Foley as the guest referee. Yeah, that got announced last week. And this was Strowman's Money in the Bank cash-in match, or whatever. So Roman Reigns' first defense as Universal Champion, and I've got to say, this was for the most part, I'll get to that at the end, but for the most part, this was a good match. I really did enjoy this. Roman and Braun brought it. I thought for 15, 20 minutes, it was a really fun Hell in a Cell match. Really enjoyed it. Mick Foley was great as the ref. Unfortunately, the match turned into a bit of a clusterfuck towards the end, because then Roman and Braun are down, but then Zig and Ty trying to interfere and help Braun win, but then out come Rollins and Ambrose, I think, and then they climb the cell, and they start fighting off the cell. I was like, what's going on? And Roman and Braun are just lying there watching them, like, are you that? Yeah. And then Ziggler and Rollins both fall off the cell through the tables. Ouch. And yeah, then the match continues, and then we think, what's going to happen next? Then dun. It's fucking Brock Lesnar. What? Brock Lesnar. He's Brock Lesnar's back. Like, what? He just comes back, he just kicks the cell door down, like, what the fuck? And then he just comes in and he just starts beating the crap out of Braun and Roman. He whacks them with table spots. He hits both of them with an F5 and it's like, ah! And then I was like, what? Even though I did kind of suspect something, because before the show there was a rumour going around that Brock was backstage. I was like, what? So yeah, I had an inkling he might interfere, but why is Brock back? I really thought after SummerSlam he'd be riding off with all his money, heading off to UFC, but why is Brock suddenly back 1 month after SummerSlam? I don't get this booking, because where do they insert him in this feud? Because he's not getting a rematch, because at Super Showdown, it's a 3-on-3, isn't it, between the Dogs of War and the Shield? So where does Brock factor into all this? Was this just a one-off return because Vince loves Brock so much, or is there more to this? I'm really confused. It was a really confusing ending. And then, to make it even worse, it just ended. it just ended in a no contest. Like, there was no pin, no what a Hell in a Cell match ends in a no contest. What? That was Hell in a Cell. I've got to say, for the most part, it was a really, really fun show. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, the pre-show match was fine. It was fun. Randy and Jeff Hardy really surprised me. Really good match. Becky Lynch, new women's champion. Yes! The tag team match, the Raw Tag Team Championships, was great. Loved it. AJ Styles and Joe. Despite the really frustrating finish, the match was another great match. Miz and Maurice and Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, yeah, not great at all. Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss, and I enjoyed. And the main event, for the most part, was good until we got to that really confusing ending. So yeah, it was a shame that the two Hell in a Cell matches had kind of confusing-ish endings, but the rest of the card, apart from the mixed tag team match, was really solid, really good. Definitely, probably the second or third best pay-per-view of the year. I think right now, it's the Royal Rumble, probably Hell in a Cell, and then Money in the Bank. Yeah, because their Mania was a bit of a letdown, and so was SummerSlam. SummerSlam was good. But yeah, guys, that was Hell in a Cell. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. What did you guys think of Hell in a Cell? Comment below, let me know. So we'll be back not long, about a week or two, with Callum for our Super Showdown predictions, fellas. Yeah, heading down to Australia. Yeah. Fuck me. Oh, that was so bad. So yeah, I'll be back with Callum for our Super Showdown prediction video. Yeah, in a week or two. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.